Peace. My name is Ron B.Allah, and I'm a policeman. And I'm also a part of the Nation Guards Nerves, Allah's 5%. And once, I guess, the wind got wind that I am a policeman, I got stuck in all these questions, these law questions. How do I see it, and can I explain it? So a lot of times what I tell the guards and nurses is that my actual function in the police department is I'm a field trained officer. I field train new policemen who graduate, and police women who graduate the academy. So when they graduate, I'm one of the first people that you see. There's numerous titles in around the department. But what I started doing is all these questions, you know what, I would just do an hour or two at the law school with various topics that come up. Where now you have the real explanation of a policeman, of how he sees it, the stresses, the dangers, and why people think, why they go so hard. Well, maybe it gives me an opportunity to explain some of these policies, some of these procedures, constitutional law, New York State penal law, and just overall how to just deal with the public to keep, you know, society safe and order, health and morality, these things that at the class where I do an hour or two, it'll be those questions where I can have back and forth feedback with some of the guards of earth that attend. It actually helps me to become a better policeman because there's questions that they ask. If I don't know the answer, it forces me to find the answer, then come back, because in this nation you're going to get that answer. So did you find the answer yet? So sometimes I may have to do some case law and bring that in, and why did certain come to that effect? And here's some hard questions that get asked. Some of the hard topics are the stop, question, and frisk, which is dealing with constitutional law. Are officers abusing power, or are they not? You know what I mean? What is right in this act, what is not? So a lot of times by me teaching new policemen, now they're getting that almost the class, but to a citizenship, almost like a civics course to some of the people in our nation. And I invite them to bring their friends and family, because just genuine public who may have questions. And it's just from the police. This is just me. This is me just doing my duty to the questions that may have to be answered to the nation. So, you know, this week is supposed to be domestic violence, but we're going to do some domestic violence awareness. One of the hardest topics for policemen to deal with, police officers, I'm sorry, I keep saying men, but there's women officers as well. But some of the harder topics that it's a strain, it's a heavy lifting topic, especially now with the holiday seasons coming. With the seasons coming, domestic violence is going to spike up. You know, you got Thanksgiving coming, you got Christmas coming, all the families are coming, you got all beats are rising. So this is some of the taste that you'll get. And then sometimes I'll actually bring up forms and documents of what type of interviews that a policeman will have with a victim. Sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative. What are some of the drawbacks or some of the dangers? Why they go so hard? I'll break down exigent circumstances where you may think that you're the king of your castle, but not when it comes to public safety. You know what I mean? So these are some of the things that we'll be tackling in the classroom setting. And the guards come at me hard. You gotta know your law when you're dealing in this nation, because they're gonna come at me hard. And I'll be able to bring out case law and why things are going on. And I particularly deal with New York, so I don't know what's going on in Vermont, California, and stuff like that. I have an idea of it because we all took the same oath. But as far as my main thing is New York City. So most people see me in the neighborhood. I'm a neighborhood guy. I work in the city, I work in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, starting in Brooklyn. This is my 15 and a half. January makes 16 years. 16 years? Yeah, so January makes 16 years. So I've been doing it all of my 20s, all of my 30s, the 40s are coming. You know what I mean? So, and I'm probably gonna do probably 30 years maybe, who knows. I like it, I enjoy police work. And that's some of the interest that I get from the nation. Why this calling? Why this? What made you want to do this? And those who know me from a little tyke is that they're not shocked.
If Mecca did this.